Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am doing an all pink set of nails. I will be using this glitter I got from Glitter Planet UK called Rocket Pink. For 5 grams it is only £1.80 a bag. The link will be in the description box. I will also be using Glam and Glitz Glow in the Dark Rekindle That Sparkle Nail Nails Mega White and Glam and Glitz Desert Rose and CJP Clear Ice. First off, I pick up a bead and place it where the cuticle area would be, and then I feather it up the nail. I do this all the way up the nail. Next I put some glitter out of the bag to use onto the nail. So this will be in a minute where I'll get the glitter out the bag, and I'll put it on a little bag, and a little old bag that I had lying around, so I'll just use that. And then I just picked up a bead of clear as well with that to place that onto the nail, so it's sort of sticking it on really. That Rekindle the Sparkle is a lovely colour, and it is actually glow in the dark as well guys. So this is a little bag I use, like I just stated about the glitter, and I just get a bit out the bag. Now this I've been dying to play with, so I use my clear ice and I just sort of get a ball of ice, dip it into the glitter and dip it onto the nail, sort of feather it up, so it gives it that lovely sparkly effect. It's so beautiful as well. It's quite chunky guys, so if you're not used to chunks then I would practice, because chunky glitter looks amazing when it's encapsulated. I absolutely love chunky glitters. So once I'm happy with that, I then go in and I encapsulate it with my CJP Clear Ice. Now when you're encapsulating chunky glitter, you need to make sure that all the glitter is absolutely covered, because once you foil it will get thin, so you don't want to be foiling your design off. So double check to go in. So what I do, this is my personal preference, if the glitter is quite chunky I will use quite a wet bead and go up the feather it up the nail, so, and then I'll just pat the rest out like normal. But if it is quite chunky I do like to use a wet, and I do go over it twice just to make sure I've encapsulated all of that glitter. So once you're happy with that, you just leave that to set and let that cure. And then I do tip all the little bits back in just to make sure I don't lose any, because I mean this glitter is amazing, and I'm actually loving Glitter Planet UK stuff at the moment guys. Also the stuff I buy, I'm not paid to show you these are my personal purchases, so I just like to share with you all things nail related. So I'm going to put that aside now. So next I go in and I do a marble nail. So first off I pick up some white. Now when doing a marble nail you want to make sure you're working wet, not wet where it's literally dripping off, but wet. And then you just put the colour on top of the white and you just sort of blend it in like so, and that starts your marble off. Now here I'm using the Glam and Glitz Glow Still Rekindle the Sparkle, because I just thought that's a perfect colour to go with it all. So again I pick up a wet bead, and then I just get a wet bead of pink and I'll just marble it in. Now there's no right or wrong designs with marble. I can do one marble and it will come out completely different on the next nail, but it's each to your own. So I do this all the way up to the tip of the nail, just making sure I'm working wet and making sure I'm dragging it ever so lightly in with the white to give it that marbly effect. See, as you can see there, it is wet but not dripping wet, which is perfect for how you want it. Also, another tip, when picking up your colour, pick up only a bit, because you don't want it to cover all your white, you just want it like a line. So that's another tip, as you can see here. Now look how nice that has turned out. But you don't want to do it too thick either, because you're going to have a thick nail. So next I go in and I encapsulate the whole of the nail with my CJP clear as ice. Also, if you're working on a client, or even I'm working on tips, make sure you hold the finger down, because it helps the product go naturally where it wants to go. So top tip there for you guys again. And also guys, I've got my giveaway video filmed and ready to go. I will be uploading it sometime next week. There is some goodies in there, so please guys, make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to share and like my videos, so it helps me out to know if you're liking what I'm doing or not. So also there is 2 prizes on my giveaway, and also it will be involving Instagram as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Now here with the marbling, I'm making sure I cover it all, because sometimes you can get little dents when you've marbled. So once you encapsulate it, it covers a whole lot of the dents, so it's amazing, so it looks on point. So I leave that one to cure, and next I go in and I'm going to do the last 2 nails pink, so they're going to both be exactly the same colour. So I'm just going to show you the one. So again, I'm going to take a bead. Why have I got this twice? Oh no guys, the last 2 nails, I'm going to do one as a colour block. I got confused and I was like, where's this bit come from? So this one I'm doing a colour block to it. So I'm just making sure the line's straight and just going over it, and I do this all the way up the nail. So I'm using the white, the pink, and I'm doing that up the nail, and I am going to use some desert rose in with this as well. That pink is so beautiful. I'm dying to try some more of the glow in the dark ones, because there is so many now, but at the moment I'm trying to get my glitter bells collection up, so that's growing, which I'm happy with. So, but I mean, colour blocking is quite easy. It's all in the way you put the bead down, the way you pick it up. If your bead's too wet, it's not going to work. So you need the perfect consistency in the beads to be able to pick the bead up perfect. So if you're struggling with colour blocking, then I suggest that you just look at your consistency of your beads, and once you've got that right, you will be fine. The same as your 3D work. So look at your consistency first, guys. So also I am using the CJP the one. Now this monument is amazing. It's primerless, but I do put primer on. So it's so easy to work with, guys. So if anybody would like a good monument, not too expensive, I'd say medium. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. I suggest CJP. The link will be in the description box for that, as always, guys. I always put my favourite store links down below, so check the description box out for that, guys. Now, as you can see, I did do that bead a little bit wet, but that's because I wanted it wet for how I was doing it. I don't know why, but for some reason I wanted that bead wet. So Now the desert rose glitter I'll put on top of the white, I didn't actually, that wasn't in my original design, it just come to me as I'm sitting there. Now some of my designs come better when I'm just sitting still. If I'm doing a design and I can just look and I can just do a design and then I'll change something, and that will work out better for me. Now if I plan something, it won't work out, so I'm better off just sitting down and seeing what comes to me naturally. I think a lot of nail technicians are like that, guys. So as you can see, that is all done now. So I do go in next and I put the desert rose over the white bits only. And here's the desert rose. I absolutely love it. So it's like got a holographic in it, and it is a Glam and Glitz one, so it's beautiful. Now I will say as well, if you're working with glitters, any acrylic glitters, they take longer to set. I don't know why. I'm not a scientist, but they do take longer to set, and they are more fiddly to work with, I'd say. Even if you've mixed your own, they are fiddly. Sorry about that, guys, my phone has just gone so but as you can see, it goes on beautiful. And then I do go in with CJP and I encapsulate the whole of the nail. So next up, we're just doing an all pink nail, completely pink. So here I go in with my Rekindle the Sparkle again, and I place it where the cuticle area would be, and I just feather it up the nail, and I do the same again with my next bead in the middle of the nail and do it till I've got no nail left. And then I go in and I encapsulate it with my CJP Rekindle, my CJP Clear as Ice. So guys, that is it for this video. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, giveaway coming in next video, guys, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button and help a girl out and help this channel grow more. Also, if you want any videos done by me, any tips, tricks, please comment below and I will get one done for you. And don't forget the most important thing, guys, don't let anybody dull your sparkle. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.